The following program is a paid presentation. The views and/or opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the staff and management of KWAM.
Hey, Memphis. How's everybody doing? We have a interesting show for y'all today.
Very. Cat hopping all up in the studio today, y'all.
Oh, hobbling.
We'll
tell you about that in a little bit. Yeah. So, how was your week, Dulaa?
It was great. I got to take some, great, hot, handsome and beautiful and sexy pictures with this beautiful, hot and sexy lady, you know?
Until. Okay. Got a story for you. Like to hear it? Here it goes. So, we're at the photo shoot. We needed some headshots, all that good stuff. And I thought everything was going great until my assistant, Morgan Pertle, she has felt so bad for the heels that she wanted me to wear. And I said I had to have them. They were just so pretty. But I don't wear heels. I'm already tall. I don't know how to walk in them. So I thought, I would just stand there and hold on to everything to kind of move little by little.
Oh, man.
But it didn't work out that way. I broke my ankle, people.
Man. Kat, you fell in slow motion, you know?
No, that was the longest fall. I think I should enter that if I had it recorded into the Guinness Book of World Records. 20 minutes it felt like it took to fall, but it was really technically like 10 minutes. That's still a long fall.
Well, you took it all in good stride. I mean, we actually got some photo. You line to see them, online in magazines somewhere that the guy went on and took some pictures, and Kat showed good face. We didn't know your ankle was broke. I mean, because you got up and went through the rest of the shoot.
Yeah. I mean, it was sore, but when I got home, I was like, oh, I can handle some pain. Look at all the artwork on me. So I can, if I whine or complain or sound girly and say I'm hurting, I'm hurting. So I couldn't take it. The next day, I went to the emergency room early morning and starting to turn black. Oh, it hurt so bad. But anyways, yeah, I haven't posted that picture yet, but I told the photographer, after everyone laughed at me, yes, because, I was laughing too, but he started to grab the chair to pick it up, and I said, no, I'm already down here. Go ahead, let's get some pictures. So I'll post those later.
A true trooper.
Oh, yeah, always.
I heard you ran into a grand opportunity.
Which one?
Well, one of the grand opportunities is that, the Cat and Dulaa show got a surprise for the listeners. I got an opportunity, too. But
yes.
Unlike traditional measures, Cat has the request that she's going to ask you're going to have to do to gain this wonderful opportunity.
Exactly. Well, I posted it on my personal Facebook page. I was rushing this morning, so I'm not too sure if I put it on our actual Facebook page. I've just been hooked to Twitter and LinkedIn, and always before I was like, I don't understand Twitter. I'm not ever getting on Twitter, ever getting on LinkedIn.
I'm glad you do, because I'm a dinosaur with that stuff.
I love it. I love it. And it is the best place to get yourself out there and just, market yourself. But anyways, so I ran across this invite on Facebook, and it's with Rock House Live Memphis. And they're off of Raleigh LaGrange Road. And they are going to have, which I've kind of hung out with these guys, quite a few years ago. Awesome dude, Scott Bartlett, with Saving Abel. So as soon as I seen his show, and I'm not too sure if this is the last bit of his, tour here because he's actually from here. He's actually from Corinth, Mississippi. Yeah, so there's a lot of talent there. And December 6th and December 7th, I thought it was just one day, but it's not. It's the 6th and 7th at 8 o'clock p.m. that night. They are going to have special guests 714 and Roses Red. So I know a lot of people I know are very familiar with them, very interested in going. And I spoke with Rock House Live Memphis yesterday, and they are going to give us some tickets to give away for them days.
How about that, Dale?
Yeah, so maybe they'll...
But here's the thing, Kat. What are they going to have to do to get the tickets? That's what I think everybody curious about.
Well, they have pretty much an hour, a little bit less, to come to the KWAM station. And if you're watching online, hello, everyone. We love you. You have to come to the window. When I see you pull up, I'll raise the little window up. And you have got to get out of your car and scream up here at Cat and Dulaa. Tell us how much you love us. And that's how you get your tickets.
I hope you guys don't love us as much as that post. Please do not love us that much.
Hey, I've got some crazy friends on Facebook.
Man.
So I'm sure surely somebody has the guts to do something that small. I know I would. But, not everybody's like Cat, so.
You think?
Oh, yeah. I have my own little world in my head.
Oh, man. Well, y'all heard it from Kat. She's got 2 tickets for, what is it?
It is featuring at the Rock House Live Memphis, Saving Abel. His special guests are 714 and Roses Red. So I know, I live in South Haven, Mississippi. I've got a lot of friends there that love Roses Red. So you're not going to let them call in, Kat? No mercy. No. That's too easy. That's too easy. All these stations do that. Call in and be the third caller.
You like?
No, you've got to drive up here, look at me through the window, and me and Dulaa wave at you, and you've got to scream up here and tell us how much you love us. And then I'll write your name down, and you'll be on the list. You'll be able to hang out with me and Dulaa there, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll be up in the high.
We'll be up in the back, though. We got to take some photos and, rub some elbows and see how everybody's doing.
Hobnob.
So, and we got also, too, tonight. I don't know if, surely Memphis is familiar with them. Seeing Red. They are going to be at Stage Stop tonight. It starts at 9:30. So you got to check them out. Check them out on Facebook. They are awesome. It's a chicks band, and they are bad to the bone.
Chicks band?
Yes. So you got to check out their music. Seeing Red, they're going to be there at 9:30 tonight. And I've got a couple of tickets for those, too. Yeah, so.
Man, Kat just loaded up over here. She got the hookup, y'all.
Just a little bit. I'm a people person. Some people, listen, and there's some I know that doesn't like the way I perceive things and say things, but you take me for what I am.
Boom.
There you go. Even if you don't like me or like what I say, I still love you.
Kat, I just want to commend you too on all the great things you're doing on behalf of the Cat and Dulaa show. You're hanging in there, you're hanging, rolling with punches, and you're staying on the grind.
I love punches.
We got a caller.
Whoa. Okay, let's take this caller.
KWAM 990, how may I help
you? Who do we have? Okay. Who's our caller?
Hey, Mom. Okay.
Oh, Lord. No, it isn't. We got a crazy guest. A crazy call-in guest.
We got what I like to call Miss 2 Chainz.
Miss 2 Chainz.
Mrs. 2 Chainz.
If I hear that name one more time, 2 Chainz, I love you and all, but I'm sick of hearing your name. What do you want, Mama?
This is Mama Janie.
Oh, Mama Janie.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to call, let you know I love you.
I love you, Mama Janie. I haven't talked to you in forever because of this crazy life of mine.
Well, you didn't call me when you broke your ankle, so I don't know none of that.
Girl, I don't talk to anybody hardly at all. Here lately, it's been me and Dulaa.
Well, I love y'all.
I love you,
I
baby.
appreciate you, and I thought you were the other mom, but I went too far
No,
off.
I got two.
No,
I got two.
Yeah, she got two.
Yes, there's Mama, and then there's Mama Janie.
Well, nice to
That's
meet you,
right.
Mama Janie.
Nice to meet y'all, and I love y'all, and I'm listening to y'all right now. So, Cat Fur,
Love you, Mama Janie.
love you. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
That woman, she is something else. You think Cat keeps you on your toes? You got to meet Mama Janie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is she anything like Mom?
It's a combination of Cat, Mom, and then a whole lot more.
Whoa, if it can get deeper than that, oh, man, I'm
Yes.
scared of that.
Yeah. You'll love her, though. Well, okay. So over this weekend, I was getting ready, for the photo shoot. And then my awesome makeup hair girl, Morgan Pertle, she is awesome.
You know what I'm thinking? What is it? Juno?
Juno. Yes, that was my next thing.
Oh, yeah. I want to send a shout out to him. Yeah, he did a great job with that.
Juno Photography. He's awesome. He makes you feel comfortable. You get into it.
You know what? I didn't mean to get you off because I know when I shoot a topic, you gone. But you were finna say something about. But we didn't. I don't think we formally let him know what a great job he did. And I just want to make sure we do that. And Pier 13 for allowing us to be up in that nice facility.
Is it not beautiful?
Nice.
And I think that had a lot to do with it was where we were at, the photographer, and the people that we were around. Yes. The setting has a lot to do with it. So thank you all who was involved. And thank you all. They also have a coffee shop in the tattoo shop. So on the other side, they had the doors open, watching the photo shoot in the middle of the shop. And, I didn't appreciate all the laughs, especially my sick husband over there rolling off the chair laughing so hard. He then asked if I was okay, but, we love you all, everyone that was involved. You did an awesome job.
Oh, yeah.
But I was showing my friend and hair and makeup girl, Morgan, her mom's a nurse too. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the bags under my eyes because, I haven't had much sleep. So I'm like, God, how am I going to do this shoot today? I'm not feeling it. Look at my face. It's, just griping and complaining, just like women do. But anyways, she's like, what's that in your eye? I was like, oh, man, I forgot all about that. You know what I did? Man, I keep forgetting about it because it doesn't bother me. Last year on this horrible house project we was involved in, my husband left me to attend to lay the floors in the hall, and I was trying to do this real pretty hardwood floor in the hallway, but I ran out of, it was that tape and peel. I was just kind of testing it out, to see how it worked because it was pretty, it was affordable, supposed to be sturdy. So I ran out of the tape that goes up under it just for extra security. And I bought a thing of Flex Seal. The commercial where, the dude sprays it on the bottom of the boat and it kind of still keeps it afloat even with a hole in it. So I was like, this has got to work on this floor. So without anyone's supervision, I got on my hands and knees and pointed at the wrong angle and sprayed it. But when it did, it was the new clear Flex Seal. And it shot up in my eyeball. So here I am, and anyone who knows me knows if I get too freaked out, I'll have panic attacks. So I'm running through the house, holding my right eye, going, Mama, Mama. She's like, what? I said, I've got Flex Seal in my eye. She said, no, you did not. So I'm trying to get it before it actually seals. Well, I didn't get all of it. So in the center of my pupil, half of it's Flex Seal. So if there are any eye doctors out there listening, please.
Broke ankle, Flex Seal in the eye.
I know. This week wasn't good, but you know what? I've told everyone it could always be way worse.
Yeah.
Man, I look at other people's stories and I'm just like, I don't even want to bring mine up. That's mild, But that's just what happened to me.
Well, I tell you, I had we'll take us a break, and then I come back with Dulaa, Serious Moment.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and,
I love that.
And, you know, we get into some more great things and talk a little bit more about Saving Abel and the bands
Yes,
that
sir.
you can get those tickets from and everything,
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't mind, Kat, you know, I think I put my foot in this little theme music. You know, this just a bumper edit here. You know, I edited a bumper for us, but I think this thing wanging.
I get so excited when you tell me this.
It's the Cat and Dulaa Show. It's the Cat and Dulaa Show, yeah. It's the Cat and Dulaa Show.
The odds of having a boy
1 in 2.
who grows up loving baseball
1 in 6.
and then makes the varsity team,
1 in 20.
which earns him a college scholarship
1 in 2,500.
that gets him a contract in the minors,
1 in 3,700.
which leads to starting shortstop in the majors.
1 in 290,000.
The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism?
1 in 150. You know the odds. Now learn the signs. Go to autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
And now, here's your host, Cat and Dulaa.
And we back up in the house, Cat.
Hello, hello.
I guess without further ado, is I'm saying it right? I'm saying
I'm
it
sure
right.
your mama will
Man,
correct
I'm
you
trying to
later.
tell you. Well, let's do this.
A serious moment with Dulaa.
Okay. My serious moment today, it just came last night.
Yeah.
It just came last night after I talked to you on the phone. I had a meeting with my business partner.
Still want to meet him.
Yeah, man, he always saying, you know, come on up to the restaurant and taste some of that fine food over there and everything.
Don't say that too loud in front of Flea.
Oh,
Because
y'all,
he loves them.
man, y'all come
Man.
on. We gonna set that on up.
I told him who your partner was, and he said, what?
Oh yeah. But we sat there and we talked for a while. I was there till closing, man. They had to throw me out. But he was talking about. We were talking about, being successful. You know what I'm saying, and making the right choices. And I found one of my biggest mistakes in what I do, musically, entertainment-wise, and different things, is that sometimes you become repetitive in dealing with some of the, not being afraid of the new challenges and new people and the new different things that are coming into your world.
Embrace them.
And yeah, you tend to hold a guard or things up, and when you do that, that will always keep the truth from happening. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you do that, holding back how you putting you're not your best foot forward, it will hinder you. And he was talking about, I would tell him, man, I say, Cat, boy, that's some fire. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
And I said, man, what do you think about, let me say it in my way, because I'm not going to say midget.
You be you.
I'm just saying small people wrestling.
Yes.
And I said, Kat said she wanted one. I said, one of these. And I said, I was like fighting with it, but I know within all of your wild craziness that you are just a good-hearted, wholesome person that just don't hold, you just don't let nobody limit your character, but you know when your action is called into, your character is called into question, you put your foot down and you make stuff happen. So that's my serious moment. I was like rejuvenated.
Yeah.
To actually, I'm really excited about our next little meeting and everything, because we'll be able to hash this thing out and we'll be able to get this thing in a direction that it really needs to go, if it's going to go.
Exactly.
You told me never say if.
Yeah.
Hold on. When it goes, get it to go where it needs to go. And that's my serious moment. I mean, just sitting there talking to my business partner and everything, getting a clear perspective on, the directions you want to take. And you can always use somebody else's head that's on your team.
Absolutely.
You can't have too much pride for that.
You're right. And I think me and you both, I think that's why we work so well together, is because we accept constructive criticism.
Got to.
There's the only way that I probably shouldn't even be letting this out,
Do I need to hit the dump button? Uh-oh.
No dump button. No dump button
No
today.
dump button.
No.
Oh.
The only way my feathers can get really ruffled is if you mess with my family. As far as, physically, or verbally. That's the only the thing that really gets me upset. But people can't say nothing about that because I am such a good mother. I am involved with the schools.
I see.
And people, it's funny, and I love that because people they judge a book by its cover. Immediately.
Man, what you talking about?
And that is so wrong. You're not supposed to do that. Don't do that, people, because the person that you're judging just by their appearance, their tattoos, the way they wear their clothes. I've taught my children, do not ever judge. That's why if I hear gossip or I hear this and I hear that, and they're like, this person did that, this person did that. Well, man, that sucks, but I have to see for myself. Yeah,
I mean, I agree with you totally, Kat, man. Folk judge, man. I have seen some. Now I ain't got nothing, but I've seen somebody I know poor than me lock their door when I done walk by. I'm like, man, don't nobody want nothing out that. You know what I'm saying? I want you on it.
Carl, who is that black man walking down our street? Oh my God!
I'm telling you.
When they lock the door.
I used to ask my wife, man, what do they see when I walk? Man, I just think I'm just the nicest person. I go, what is it, the Dillards? I go with her when she had to be looking at them stretch britches and everything. Man, and them people be like, this is like I'm a terrorist done walked in there or something, man. I be like, man, I'm just here. I can't look at all this colorful stuff, bras and mess, you know what I'm saying? So I can't do them stand here,
Man, my husband hates going with me to look at bras.
But
he leaves.
People judge.
And you shouldn't do that.
Right. And it don't hurt to be cautious, you know what I'm saying? But you should be cautious in a universal fashion. Not because, this person, you may assume, ain't nobody gonna really mean no harm, gonna dress up like they to mean harm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know who I blame for that? And I hope I don't get in trouble for this.
Uh-oh.
No dump button, though.
Okay.
I blame the media for it.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and me and my husband were talking about this, and, and a lot of people look at my husband, Jeff Watts. It sounds so weird saying that, but, he is so intelligent politically. He's intelligent with every religion. He can quote you everything from every religion. It doesn't matter what it is. and he respects everyone for their political review, their views and their religion preference.
And that's why I'm glad on our show we do not discuss politics and religion.
That's as close as we'll ever get, is what I just said.
Right. And like I say, but people out there, let's push tolerance. What is it? Is that right thing? Let's push tolerance, acceptance. Give folks a shot. Give folks a shot. Because the way everything's being projected now, you just don't even trust your dog. Come on, what the dog gonna do?
No, I don't trust Dino now. Not when I'm eating steak.
Now look, Dino I had a chance to meet Dino.
He loves Dulaa.
But I didn't think he did at first. I knocked on cat door, and I mean, here is the widest head, brawniest chest, boy, pit bull, coming to the door, and she just let him man, I think I got in my truck. I think, so man, did I actually jump over that pickup? I don't know, man. I got in my truck so quick. But he's the friendliest dog in the world. But I wouldn't try him.
I wouldn't try to break into my house.
Yeah, no, don't do that. And then he got a little buddy, that little bitty companion.
Man, I have a pit and then a Boston Terrier and a Chihuahua, and he lets them eat first. They turn around and look at him like, boy, you better wait your turn. Them two girls.
Yeah.
And his big 100-pound self sits over there, all pretty, looking sad, just waiting for his turn till they give it the okay.
Just like a big brother.
He does not understand he is 100 pounds. He is a 100-pound lap dog. But
that joker head got to be big as a Buick.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But, like we were saying, stress tolerance and acceptance, I think each individual, they are responsible for how they carry themselves, and if you carry yourself in a manner that's, not acceptable or something, that's exactly what you're projecting. If you're projecting something, and if everything you're doing is causing a lack of unity or a lack of togetherness, that's exactly what you're doing, whether you feel your point is right or not, but if what you're doing is projecting imagery or using words and different things that make people feel offended or this and that, and just because they got a different view on something, you may have missed your best friend, I
love different views. And this is a good prime example of, the people that are racist and that judge. I have what gets me through my days every day. I look at funny quotes. It may not be your cup of tea. It may be. It depends on what I feel that day.
Do you have a funny quote you can give us right now? Do you have one right off the top of your head?
Yeah, but I got in trouble for it last time.
We gonna hold tight then.
No, we'll leave that stuff for the Facebook page.
I got you.
Okay. But I have a picture, and it's one of my favorite ones, and a lot of people are like, "How could you post that?" And it is this man, and he's in a KKK suit, laying on a stretcher in a hospital, and all the people surrounding him that is saving his life. It's a real picture. They're all black nurses and doctors. So that might have opened that man's eyes, and I've seen that quite often because they were taught that way by their parents. That's who I blame, if that is the case.
Well, and that's most of the time everything been learned. Oh, you done learned that.
A lot of different races.
Yeah, when you bring a youngin into something where you feed them, that's what happens. But I tell people like this here, you find out how racist you are if you were hanging off a cliff.
Yeah,
you wouldn't care who grabbed your hand to pull you hanging over that Grand Canyon. You don't care if a rainbow baboon come up there. You gonna come on, man. You ride with him to the store after he get you up off the cliff and everything.
I don't care if it was a crackhead on Lamar. He grabs your hand to help you, you're grabbing it.
And if people will put themselves in that position as they deal with folks, they understand they just really being I almost had to dump my own self just there, But
like
boom.
Like
what I'm saying?
Well, and it's just, I stress it to my kids, and I thank God that they're this way. In school, bullying, because we had an incident with my son because he was, trying to, buy his friends, Garrison, the middle boy, and his nickname around school is Rich Boy. When I heard that, I was hot. Because I told him, I said, boy, you know we are not rich. So don't you let them think that. Because you're trying to buy their friendship because they're the popular kids, you know? And that, I was so hot. That's what I was dealing with a lot this week. And you know what? I told him, I said, friends like that, you don't need them, baby.
And, you know, like that, see, that's a real issue.
It
and
is.
Speaking of, you know, Garrison, which is, I find he's very intelligent.
Very.
And the thing about it is, it's a bunch of other children out here that, you know, have these real issues. And these issues never get to the forefront about nothing. You know, that's a real issue, you know.
And we'll probably be talking a lot about that because that's a good, real subject.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a lot of it that goes around. And these kids, parents, you don't realize that the parents that usually your child is the one that is either going to be the one to get in trouble because they're acting out is because you're not listening to them. You're not involved into their school and you're not seeing what's going on. You're usually just, you know, push them up. Hey, go to school. I was considering homeschooling him, but, you know, it was actually through a private school. He goes Tuesdays and Thursdays there, but I'm still debating on that. I just don't know. I got to know if I'm making the right choice as a parent.
Right.
Because you know what, as an 11-year-old, this is what his first, you know, most kids will be like, ooh, I get to stay home. You know, I might not get to lay around. Baby, you will get up at the same time. You will Skype with that teacher, and Mama's going to be sitting right there. So, you know, you can call me Principal Watts.
Well, you know, the only thing I think having homeschool and going to public school is a good thing because, I mean, it teaches the youngest to be sociable, you know, learning how to actually deal with some of these problems that they're going to have to face once they grow into adulthood because it only gets on another level.
Yeah.
The bullying, all that stuff. And, you know, we want to protect our young children, but, you know, at the same time, they need to learn a few lessons, you know.
They've got to get that thick skin. They've got to.
But, you know, I don't know how far we're going to dive into this, but, you know, you look at, like, it was all right when I was, you know, you had a fish fight. You know, you had to show you can do something. I mean, but nobody, you know, I think I was right on the pistol toting edge, you know, when we started shooting and stuff, but getting out of school. But I'm talking about now the fighting is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? How they doing in school, teachers dragging, they fighting and all that stuff, man. It's like a circus show.
There are drugs in the middle school. Middle school is the worst that a child is going to experience. 6th grade is horrible because you're transitioning from 5th grade going to 6th grade. And, you know, that's where we're at right now. And the things that kids do, I'm not going to mention, but I know mine knows if they do it, there's a good chance that, you know, Mama will be wheeling them in a wheelchair if they attempt anything that those children are doing, because Mama does not play that.
And that's what makes the difference, the parental involvement.
Yes.
You know, and these folks depend on the folks at the teacher. I said in that song I got called Take Time. You got to prepare your child to learn. You know, teacher can't spend 20 minutes just trying to get your kid to sit down. You know what I'm saying? And now she depriving the other 20 children of their lesson.
Thank you.
But then, you know, I don't know how we gonna get all the way into that. But I just say these are issues that are solvable. All you gotta do is care about your own child. Stop looking for other folks to raise them. If you done brought them here, whatever it takes for you to be involved,
do it.
And most of it is a lot to do is just time, you know, and everything, and teaching them something. Then they'll know how to accept some information.
That's what makes me so angry. Is it something as simple as time? It's not costing you money. Yeah, you may have to take off from work for a certain incident or whatever, but that's your child.
Man, my folk better not have to come into school out to take out work and come and get. Man, look here, man.
See, I'm getting flustered thinking about it.
Man, you remember you used to have to walk home with them notes? Did you have to do that? You be cutting up in class?
No.
Man, I had a note on me, man. It's like walking with your death certificate, man.
Thinking what you're going to say.
Man.
You've got it all planned out.
What was it?
But see, my mom, that was the one that she would forge, my dad's, she forges my kid's signature my signature for their stuff. And I have to call the school and say, look, this is my mother. Y'all are pretty familiar with her. Compare signatures. Most of the time, if you see something odd and it's not my signature, you better call me.
Oh, man.
Then, Mama Cat, then she'll get in trouble.
Did you ever have, she just don't like me? She just don't like me. Teacher don't like me.
My stuff as I got older was more mischievous. Like, man, I was just like, man, I just don't feel like being at school today. Man, I can remember it. Horn Lake Middle School, when they used to have that deep sunk-in hill, and then the train tracks were right by it off of Goodman Road, and all I remember is running fast as I could with me and my girlfriends, missing third period. You looking back. My, maiden name is Wall. So they were like, Catherine Wall, get back here. You know what I did? Turned around and waved at them. Rolled down the hill.
Boom.
Messed up my new jeans I just got. and you know what? We had to sit in the woods that whole day because I couldn't figure out the way to get back home. Yeah. So. Man.
But, like I say, that's what it takes, parental involvement. Because I knew, man, my son... Claire, I ain't know how to, you don't know, got no book with no cheering, you take your setbacks and faults in life and you try to put them on the best foot forward. But I'm really proud of him and what he's becoming. I tell you, we are so similar in actions, even though we don't like to own up to it. He picked up a lot of positive traits, but he picked up some of them other traits I don't want to mention, but. The thing about it is, the involvement, it matters. And if you...
That is so crucial.
Right. My testimony is it works. And, I know for myself, I'm living proof of being involved and hanging in there, trying to hold the family together. That matters in the child's life. It know does. What I'm saying?
And just when they see that, what type of parent, that you are, it brushes off on them. There's no secret. I didn't have the best upbringing, but I had my grandparents and mama, I love my mama. She's more than made up for the things in the past. Right. I don't hold on to things. I forgive and I'll forget. But she is the most amazing mother, best friend, and grandmother I could ask for. But my grandparents... they are the ones that was there to keep me focused. I had Dylan at a young age, and I had nothing but positivity from them. And I had blinders on after that. And all I wanted to do from that point on was make a success and set examples for my kids.
Well, you doing it. I mean, you birthed this show and doing all these great things, and you got the most amazing networking and researching skill.
I love
it. You could work for the FBI.
I'm serious. It's like an adrenaline rush.
But I guess it's time to get back on it's always great. We just had a real segment there, everybody. But it won't be the Cat and Dulaa show unless I turn her loose. Up out the bag. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with Cat. She gonna transform back into Cat, the one we know that's off the chain. And
I've got to do my meditation.
I'm going to put on my little helmet and everything and see if we can get through this.
Let me rub my ears.
Y'all stay tuned to the Cat and Dulaa show right here on KWAM 990.
See ya.
A serious moment with Dulaa.
All right.
It's the Cat and Dulaa show. It's the Cat and Dulaa show, yeah. It's the Cat and Dulaa show.
So,
it's the Cat and Dulaa show, yeah.
people, if you get offended,
Cat and Dulaa Show, yeah.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what Living United feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Olympic figure skater Peggy Fleming. Achieving better health through physical activity doesn't have to be an Olympic effort. I get a lot of my exercise by chasing around my 3 young grandsons. Family is important to me. I lost my father and sister to heart disease. That's why I've teamed up with the American Heart Association's START initiative to spread the word about physical activity, like brisk walking. Join me and get moving today. Visit startwalkingnow.org.
Let's start an IV line to make tracks for that crash car. I'll give you 2 units of tax.
Mommy, is Daddy gonna be all right?
I don't know, baby. I don't know. Do you think the only time there's an urgent need for blood is after a massive flood or a vicious tornado? In reality, disasters happen to families here in the Mid-South every day, and without your help, someone's father, someone's husband, someone's child simply won't make it. 1 pint of your blood can save as many as 4 lives. Don't you think you can spare 30 minutes this week to save someone's life? To find a lifeblood donation center near you, call 1-888-LIFEBLOOD or go online at lifeblood.org.
The following program is a paid presentation. The views and or opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the staff and management of KWAM.
I hear you say you want to leave, cause you're sick and tired of me. Hell yeah, it hurt. I really tried to make it work. But listen, I'm gonna be fine. Even though you took every dime. If I could tell you one thing, there's something you should know when you're dealing with a man. If a man build one house, he can build another. And it ain't all about hopping off the
Welcome back, Memphis. I hope everyone is prepared today for Kat's crazy news.
I don't think they can ever be prepared for your crazy news.
Look,
but give it a shot, people.
There's probably some going, "Oh, Lord, baby, turn it off. Get it off. The kids are coming in here. Go in the bedroom, Billy. Go." Mama and Daddy will be in there in a minute. Yeah, I like, anyways, but, you know, before we get into the crazy news, I like the realness we had with that subject. And I think that is a lot that many can relate to, but they just, you know, some don't. Some are real confined and, you know, they just want to let everyone appear that their life is perfect, their children's perfect. Well, we know different.
Yeah, and that's the only way you're going to get to some real solutions, man.
Yeah.
From a real issue and from real folks who actually dealing with it. You
Exactly.
know?
And if you're fake about things, and, you know, not confronting issues that you're aware of, they will never get fixed. It will only get worse. And that is why our world is turning into the way it is. Everybody's got to get together, and I don't care if we got to form a huge cat and Dulaa, meeting together that involves parents and everybody hash things out and see what we might could take some advice from you guys.
You know, I know one thing we probably couldn't do is a cat and Dulaa 5K run.
Oh, Lord. Hey, as soon as I get this ankle healed, I have a trainer. And you know what? And it's like everything this week just happened like, and I never say, oh, can it get any worse? I do not do that because that jinxes me. But I didn't do that this weekend. Did I? So much stuff messed up, but you know, I find the humor in absolutely everything.
Yeah, because
you have to.
Before we get into this crazy news, any eye doctors, we got to get this Flex Seal out of Kat's eye.
Please.
She's got a lot of pictures to take.
Because my friend Morgan, she was like, oh no, I hope it's not what I think it is. And she grabs her phone to Google. I said, girl, you better put that phone down because I'm banned from Google and WebMD per doctor. And I can't do this. And if you tell me something, girl, I'm going to go have to take a nerve pill. And I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to do this, all natural. So, Now, if it's bad, you go ahead and tell me. But, see, I'm flushing out even thinking about it. So I just don't want to lose my eye.
Kat's crazy news.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, everyone, let me look over and just make sure that if you have children around, that you need to put them up. I'll say, yes, we have. I'll let you go ahead and then I'm going to read you off my topics. And I love reading this stuff. I do this 7 days a week. So this one is, I would say this one's an okay one for your kids to be around. But, I prefer 21 and up or, 18 and up. Their little ears can handle it.
I got my hand on a dump button.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll sign you on dump button just in case I'm not too comfortable. That's going to be, the last is always my favorite. So here we go with, okay, woman left devastated boyfriend's cruel prank, but he thinks it is hilarious. So this is what happened. And I'm sorry, girl, I'm right there with you. This was all jacked up. But people in different countries and different states, their humors were all different. I'll just say that. And some groups of family, they go above and beyond on pranks, and this was just a bit too much. You got people on YouTube trying to get their 15 minutes of fame, and they go that extra they give that extra push on this one, and that's what this guy did. And it was so wrong. So he thought he was going to pull off this perfect prank with his wife. The family was recording it and everything. His family, they're the ones with the warped sense of humor. When I say it's warped, it's pretty bad. So, because I'm open-minded as they get. I love that nervous look in your eye.
Yeah, you when you say it's warped to you, but let's go for it, Kat.
Okay. So this guy tried to pull off, the perfect prank by having a police officer call his girlfriend on the phone and played it off so well and said, I'm sorry to inform you, but blah, blah, blah. He just, passed in a car accident.
Oh, man.
Now there's nothing about that funny.
No.
So.
No, Kat.
That almost gave me chill bumps. Like, I could just picture my husband doing that to me, and I don't know where he would be at after that. Now, I wouldn't kill him or nothing like that, but, the thought would race through my head, but I would not do that because I'm terrified to go to prison or jail, which I've never been, thank Jesus. But, yeah, they called, and, the woman cried for 2 hours while his family was consoling her. For 2 hours this went on. Okay. Then he pops in the door and is like, hey, baby, it was all a prank.
Kat, I can't even laugh at that one. I was trying to find the humor in that, but
I couldn't either. But that's something a little serious. Like, come on, people, when you do these pranks, think them out.
They trying to outdo the most,
and
I would stay away from that one.
That's just a prank gone too far.
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't get your 15 minutes of fame, but we are busting you out here.
I'm surprised she didn't dump him,
Oh, I'm pretty sure she did. I don't know. We'll have to check up on that. But when I seen that, I was just like, dude, you need...
That would like mentally shock people.
I mean,
for a long time.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's not even a good April Fool's prank. I mean, that's just sick.
Okay, Kat, we got 4 minutes. Give us some more. Give us some more.
4 minutes. Let's see if I can get all this in. Okay, here's the next one. All right. Well, no, I'm going to save that one for last. But, okay, I don't know how people feel about change as far as, like, all these robots taking over, flying little, planes bringing in your Amazon packages. That just makes me angry. I don't like it. I want it back to the way it was. I want milk delivered on my doorstep. I want it back to the 50s and 60s, but that won't happen. So they have this new 6-foot, 2-inch robot, hydraulically operated joints, and stereo vision. It's so advanced, it can stand up after falling down, walks and runs on terrain. Now, if you see something like that, and it's on our Facebook page, I'm running, but you know what? He's going to catch up to me. So I'm going to have a lot of, wet bottoms. I will. I'll just urinate everywhere and... I said urinate. People urinate, people. But it'll be everywhere. It'll just scare the mess out of me. But that's the second one. Now, here's the last one. Westworld style techno sex robots. Now, you know what? This was supposed to be funny, but you know what? I always see the good in everything. Now, there's a lot of cheating couples out there. Ruins marriages, affects the children. Now, you just go ahead, you go and buy this techno sex robot, throw them in a closet, or her in a closet. You can make their own bedroom for all I care. Man. Lock the door, though, so the kids don't know what's going on. And look, when you're fighting with your wife, your husband, you don't have to cheat. You go get your little robot out of the closet. It'll walk for you and everything.
You're just cheating with the robot, though.
Hey.
So it's not cheating as long as you ain't in...
It's not cheating as long as they have parts you can buy.
Okay. Add to your robot. Ooh, we got 2 minutes. I'll make this real quick.
Okay. It's therapist approved, by the way. Therapist approved.
Speaking of a robot...
Yes. I guess we'll go ahead and put out some...
The tickets, are you... Man, we didn't get anybody. We got a minute and 30 seconds.
Well, there's a car out here, but I don't see anybody. I guess we'll see if we can get them gone on Facebook, but you got to do something for it, baby. But anyways, thank you, Pure 13. You need to check them out. Pure 13 Tattoo Studio, 1731 Dancy Boulevard, Suite 2. They're in Horn Lake, Mississippi. Call them 662-280-0763. And just keep informed follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. We're just about everywhere. So, looking forward to it.
No doubt. I guess that has been our time here on KWAM 990, the Cat and Dulaa Show.
Yes, sir.
We look forward to getting back with you all next Saturday at 12 p.m. Until then, you all take care of yourselves.
Yes.
It's the Cat and Dulaa Show. It's the Cat and Dulaa Show, yeah. It's the Cat and Dulaa Show.
So,
it's the Cat and Dulaa Show, yeah.